How's it going, everyone? I'm Joey.
And I'm Corey. Alright, we're doing an EHP Labs supplement review, mainly being their OxyWhey products, their OxyShred products, and their Beyond BCAs. So they're three kind of key supplements that they do.
That's right.
That is right. We'll start off with their whey. Most people who train, or even a lot of people who don't, will take a protein supplement. Pretty much you've got your wheys and your raws and a couple other ones. The whey is probably the most common protein supplement, definitely the cheapest protein supplement. You obviously got your general whey, your whey isolates, your whey concentrates. So kind of three different kinds. We won't go into too much detail on the different kinds now. Will be a video explaining different kinds of protein later on this channel. And if you'd like any kind of info specifically, comment down below and we can chuck it in the video. If we're going through their whey protein, what flavors do you like, Corey?
Probably vanilla or chocolate would be one of my favorites. The strawberry one is good, but vanilla or chocolate, you can just mix it with your shakes in the morning, or I'd probably choose vanilla because you can mix it with berries or just more things, more variety of things.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've only tried the vanilla and chocolate ones, but I'm pretty basic most of the time. I just have pretty basic proteins. I don't like the berry ones, strawberries or bananas ever. Always like the basic proteins. I always mix them with smoothies and stuff anyway, so it's good to have basics for myself.
The strawberry one is good though.
It is. If you like a sweeter one, strawberry's definitely sweeter. I haven't tried strawberry. I haven't had it as I haven't had a full tub to myself. I've only had a shake or two. If you're breaking down the macros, we'll jump macros up on the screen at some point about now. So you might not see me for a bit, you'll just hear me talking, but you'll see the per 100 grams, easiest for percentages. You've obviously got 100 grams to work with, which is 100%. So 1 gram is 1% of the total mass. So you've got 3.1 grams of fats.
31,
Yeah, 31 grams of fats, that'd be pretty good. 31 grams is 100 grams. 3.1 grams of fats and 1.6 of those saturated fats. If you look into the saturated fats, they're not as bad as some other saturated fats. We won't go into too much detail on that, but they're not the worst kind of fats for you. You've also got some cholesterol in there. That's lovely. You always got to love cholesterol. 47 milligrams. That's 5% of your daily intake, supposedly. But that's based on a 2,000 calorie diet, opposed to mine. Maintenance is 3,000 calories. That'd be roughly 2.3% of my daily value. Carbohydrates, you've got 6.3 grams. Obviously, in certain protein powders, you want carbs. Some's like the one I take, which is Rule 1. It's actually got pretty much no carbs in it, and mainly just protein. But if you want something that you're having as a meal supplement, don't have one without carbs in it. It's a really bad idea. If you're doing a meal replacement protein, have one like this. It's got some carbs, not too many. You've obviously got some fiber in there. Fiber's really good if you're not, especially if you're using it again as a meal replacement. You want to be chucking some fiber and stuff in there. Sodium's good, potassium's good. You've got 438 milligrams of sodium and 750 milligrams of potassium. And then you got 75 grams of protein. You can tell this unrehearsed, can't you? 75 grams of protein. So 75% of the whole mass of your protein shake is actually pure protein, which is pretty good. So if you're looking at the per serving is 32 grams. It's 24 grams of protein in a serving, which is a pretty good amount. You can usually work out your total mass times about 2.5 is how many grams of protein your body can absorb in a day maximum. So you don't want to be having 50 grams of protein 10 times a day. Your body won't even absorb that no matter what you're doing. So you don't want to be having much more than that. So a pretty good guideline is go 2.5 times your body mass. That's assuming you're doing strenuous work and training. So for me, 90 kilos, let's just make it about 223 grams, roughly, somewhere around there. Don't quote me on my maths. I could chuck with protein, including all my food and protein supplements. So 24 grams, having that twice a day, it's 50 grams straight from just protein shakes. So that's pretty good. Pretty good, man.
Okay. Moving on to the next one.
Moving on to the next one.
I reckon.
All right. We have got OxyShred. So OxyShred's obviously a fat burner. It's a thermogenic fat burner. So if you don't know different kinds of fat burners, the two main ones are diuretic and thermogenic. I won't explain the difference between them. We can do a series on fat burners or a video on fat burners if you really want to get to know the difference. You can look it up for yourselves. Per serving, you got 4.1 kilojoules, which is nothing. It's pretty much no calories, no kilojoules. There's not much in there at all in the way of actual energy. Obviously, energy is what turns into fat if you don't use it in the day. So if you don't have kilojoules, you're not going to gain fat. Not necessarily good for you without kilojoules, but it won't be turning into fat. It's got vitamins, primarily B vitamins. So you got B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, and B12 are its primary vitamins it's got in there. Obviously, if I'm taking a thermogenic, I'm always going to be having a multivitamin because it can sometimes flush your system. You go through a lot of water. So I'll be making sure I take a multivitamin. Thermogenics will take you through a lot more water, so make sure you're drinking if you take them. I do actually take OxyShred, and so does Corey when we're cutting. If I do 30 days on, so there's 30 scoops, I only do 1 scoop a day. It's recommended to do a maximum of 2 scoops in the morning and 1 before training. I do 1 scoop in the morning and occasionally 1 before training, but usually I'll do a pre-workout if I take anything. So yeah, I'll do that in the day, and it seems to work really well for me. It helps me to lose weight. Obviously, you lose a bit of water weight when you first jump on it, so don't get too fooled if you jump on it and you all of a sudden lose 2 kilos in the first couple of days. You just drop some water. Make sure you're drinking. It's made by acetyl L-carnitine. Acetyl L-carnitine, if I'm explaining it really basically, is the molecule that you use to transfer fat, stored fat, around your body. So it's what your body uses to move stored fat. Without that, you're not going to break down fat, you're not going to use stored fat, you're not going to lose weight. So there's also an acetyl L-carnitine product you can stack with this or take without it. It's really cheap. You get like 100 serves. I think I pay like $30 maybe for it or less. Whatever it is. You can get it free if you buy some OxyShred sometimes. I think I got it last time I bought it. But yeah, it's really good. You obviously get it naturally in red meats. So if you're eating heaps of red meats, I wouldn't bother taking it. But it's really good if you're cutting. You drop red meats, you're trying to cut down on your fats and stuff so you can't have too many meats in your diet. Then you can take this as a supplement so you're making sure you still got enough L-carnitine in your system to burn fat. It tastes like vinegar, so you have to mix it with something because it's acidic. So it literally tastes like drinking vinegar. So don't put it in water and try to drink it. It's a really bad idea. It's alright if you put it with the OxyShred. OxyShred is really sweet. Like, Corey's just agreeing with me. He's not talking much, that's alright. It's just really, 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 really sweet. It's primarily, I've been told, the American market. Their supplements are a lot sweeter. It's an American product. It is the most popular fat burner in the world currently. Most popular non-prescription fat burner. So you don't have to go get a medical prescription for it. And it's the most potent thermogenic fat burner on the market currently. So yeah, it works really well. It's obviously got a lot of stuff in there. We'll chuck up the supplement stuff on there again if you guys want to have a quick read through everything that's in there. If you don't understand stuff, comment down below. I can probably explain most of it to you, and if I don't know the answer, I'll go find it. If we move on to BCAAs, that's their third product. So we've moved through their OxyWhey, they've got OxyShred, and they've got acetyl L-carnitine as products. We'll probably chuck up some pictures of all of them and maybe a link down in the description of where you can, of EHP Labs website, so you can go have a look if you wanted to. You got BCAAs, they're primarily for recovery. Amino acids, obviously you're getting that in food most of the time. It's just an extra supplement to get extra amino acids. If you're training, if you're doing this strenuous work, you're going to be burning through your amino acids, same as like your vitamins and minerals and that. So you're just putting some extra in because you're pushing your body to new limits. You need to be filling it up with the things it needs. So you got like sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, all in there. 35 milligrams of sodium, 40 milligrams of potassium, 44 milligrams of calcium, and 30 milligrams of magnesium per serve. You got vitamin B, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 12 again. They love those vitamins. They seem to anyway. The optimal ratio BCAAs, or the most potent BCAAs, the ones they have in there, is leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Forgive me if I pronounce some of these wrong. I didn't practice any of these. Then you got recovery and nutrient delivery. And they got 2 grams of that. So the things that they put in there to help you with recovery for your muscles and stuff after your training is alpha HICA. And then you've got citrulline.
Yeah,
Citrulline malate. I choose what that's called. I did chemistry for like 3 years and I still can't pronounce anything. Citrulline malate. You got coconut water, vitamin C, taurine, all the different stuff in the electrolytes and stuff. A bunch of electrolytes. We'll chuck the thing up there again. I really like kind of all the flavors of this. They're not as sweet as the OxyShred, which is really good. I love taking BCAAs after workouts. A lot of people take them after workouts. Sometimes I take them during. If I take them during, it's more just because I kind of want something to drink, and it's just as effective before or after. It doesn't really matter because it's going to take a bit to get into your system anyway. But if you're doing heavy training, especially if you're training more than 4 times a week, if you're taking a BCAA supplement, it's really important to keep your body recovering well and keep you fit and healthy, no matter which one you take. BCAAs are pretty standard across the board. There's not too much difference in them. I like the OxyWhey one. I take a few different ones sometimes. I like mixing up because they're different flavors, but yeah, BCAAs are good. I take BCAAs. I take OxyShred. I take OxyWhey sometimes. I obviously change my ways quite often.
I prefer to take the BCAAs during workout, or sometimes in the morning, or during cardio, just whenever, really. But yeah, these BCAAs probably one of my favorite flavors, like favorite brands for flavoring. They taste good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Same with all their products. I like EHP Labs. They're all pretty good. I would rate them.
Yeah, and obviously we're not paid to bring in anything for EHP Labs. We're putting out this video. Our last video currently has about 100 views in it, so we're not exactly sponsored athletes. So you don't have to worry about us being paid to bring you false information. This is just what we reckon from our knowledge, and I've got a diploma in nutrition, which I was going to say in a couple of my videos, just to make sure you guys know that I have some kind of basis for what I say. And obviously I said I've done some chemistry. That's not at university level. But yeah, it's it's good. I want to make sure you guys know where we're coming from, and that we're not just talking absolute crap to you.
It's good shit.
It is good.
Just buy it, try it for yourself.
Buy it and try it for yourself.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to try any of these, I would definitely recommend EHP Labs as a supplement company.
Highly.
And if you're in America, you get free delivery all around America, which is awesome from EHP Labs. If you're in Australia like me, you can't order off EHP Labs online. You have to order off another website, which usually sucks, and they're usually more expensive. But sometimes you get good deals. But that's alright. I really like EHP Labs anyway. I buy them anyway. The OxyShred's the only one I take. I cycle through proteins, so obviously their protein comes into my cycle as often. By cycle through, I mean I just change protein, so I'm not always on the same company. There's a few that I like. And BCA, same thing. I change BCAs through about 4 or 5 different ones, and these guys are part of the ones I cycle through. So they're probably one of the only companies I do all 3. The only company I use for fat burner.
Yeah. About wraps it up.
Alright guys, you can give us an email if you've got any questions. You can comment down below. We'll respond. If you want any nutrition help, we can do that. As I said, I've got a diploma in nutrition. Email that through, comment down below. We'll be able to help you out a little bit. We're not writing nutrition plans. We're not charging you anything. So yeah, if you want any help, if you want any information, if you just want to know anything, give us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Subscribe and comment down below. It'd be awesome. We'll be pumping out videos every week.
EHP Labs, try it.